My name is Angie Green, if you're new to my Periscope, so thank you so much for being on tonight. A little bit about me. So I am a fitness lover. I have a fitness business. I'm a group exercise instructor. I am a mom of a 13-year-old son. I have been divorced and recently married. So we are transitioning into a household together and as a new family together, and we're having tons and tons of fun. But fitness is where my passion lies, and I do coach a team of fitness coaches. I lead a team of people who have a passion for fitness and love helping other people. And so I'm always trying to learn and grow to be a better leader to my team. Hang on, I gotta stir fry. And part of doing that is me trying to grow as a leader and always trying to be the best leader that I can be in order to lead my team. I have to get my peppers in the bowl here. And so through learning and personal development is how do you want to see what I'm doing, by the way? These are stir-fried peppers and I'm pouring them in. I'm always trying to better myself and trying to improve my qualities as a leader, and I have fun doing that, but I am by no means perfect. I've got a lot to learn, and I still struggle with certain areas in my life and in terms of leadership. And the biggest thing for me is my thought process. So I tend to let my thoughts get the best of me a lot of times. And I constantly have to work at being happy. So honestly, being happy does not come easy for me. I've had a lot of challenges and frankly, a lot of that has happened in my life. We all do. My kid's in the next room watching TV. So, by the way, I'm putting spinach in my stir fry now. But you have to add the spinach last because it doesn't take long. And then I have a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, but I love, love, love liquid aminos. So I put some of that on there too. I'm a saltaholic, so I use that because it has less sodium. You also have to use a lot of spinach to cook up just a little bit because it shrinks. There's a lot of natural water in it too, so I'm going to let that cook while I talk to you. So anyways, here is my point for tonight. So a book that I recently have read talks about how you can never assume a certain situation that somebody might be in or a certain circumstance. And that's tough for me because I am a huge what-ifer. And that's something that I'm definitely working on. I'm trying to not focus on the negative and not always think like, oh my gosh, what if this happens or what if this goes wrong? And that's typically where my brain naturally goes. And that's something that I have to work on as a person, so I don't automatically always assume the worst. I instead focus on the positive. Instead of worst case scenario, I focus on best case scenario. I try to. Because the book that I'm reading talks about how your energy and your thought process will naturally align with the universe and will bring that back to you. So if you're always thinking negatively, then you're going to be that person that walks around with a black cloud over your head, and before you know it, your car is breaking down and you get the flu and things just aren't going your way. And you wonder why that is. Are you the type of person that's always like down on my luck and why do so many negative things keep happening to me? Gosh, I can't catch a break. And I'm truly starting to believe that it's because of our thought processes. We attract that type of energy to us. What? Oh, okay, I'll be right there. I gotta go soon. But the reason why I wanted to share it with you tonight is because we had an incident with our team today. So as a part of being on our fitness team, you can earn certain rewards, and part of that reward is a trip that you can earn throughout the year. If you're familiar with Beachbody coaching, you know what I'm talking about. And today they launched registration for coaches who want to be able to earn this trip. You have to pre-register. Well, guess what? We've got, 500,000 coaches, and the registration slots closed out in seriously 1 minute. So we had 3,000 spots on this trip that people register and then have to earn to get there. And the pre-registration sold out in minutes. So there were many, many team members who weren't able to register for the trip. I, fortunately, was one of them. But I was upset because many of our team members weren't able to register. And guess where my thought went right away? Like, screw that. that's not fair. I can't believe this happened. What are we going to do now? What if we don't get on the wait list? What if we don't qualify for the trip? What if? And then something that I shared with my team that I want to share with you is, we started, I'm going to stir my spinach, focusing so much of our energy on that negativity, the what ifs, and it's not fair, and what about me? And instead, we should be shifting our focus towards, you know what, it happened, what can I do now to move forward? So because you never know, there could have easily been a glitch in the system. For some reason, we don't know why it got closed out. Typically, everybody that gets on the wait list ends up becoming eligible for this trip. So a lot of times, and the way that I typically react is panic mode, throw up in arms, and then we realize later, like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. An example in the book that they gave was, pretend that, let's say that it's your birthday, and you send a text to your friend inviting them to your birthday party, and they don't respond. And you're like, I can't believe they didn't respond to me. Maybe they don't like me anymore. Maybe they don't want to come to my birthday party. Maybe they forgot it's my birthday. How could they forget it's my birthday? It's supposed to be my friend. And our thoughts just like start going crazy, and we build all of this negative energy and this stress. And then later we learn, guess what? They never got the text because they dropped their phone in the toilet. So, and I'm actually experiencing that now. I was in Chicago this weekend for my son's karate tournament, and I accidentally must have somehow hit my iMessages, so I wasn't getting any text messages from other iPhones over the weekend, and I could have missed so many. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there going, why didn't she respond to my text message? It's because I wasn't getting them. And unfortunately, I never will get them. I don't think there's a way that you can get those messages back. If there are, let me know. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you're in a slump or you're hitting a roadblock in your life, stop and take a breath and realize it's not the end of the world. Think positive, and most importantly, just think, okay, I hit a roadblock here. What can I do to move forward? Instead of just focusing on the negative part and focusing on those what ifs. And now that this happened, this is going to happen. Just keep a really positive mindset, and you have to retrain your brain to do that, because as I said in the beginning of the Periscope, it really does take a lot for me to be happy, and something that I have to work towards. And that's why I'm a huge, huge, huge believer in personal development. So if you feel like you're at a loss sometimes, and you want to get better, and you want to stop thinking negatively, and you want to be in a better place, that's the number one thing that you can do, is invest your time in personal development. And as being a part of our team, we read one book a month, 15 minutes a day or 10 pages, or we listen to 15 minutes audio. You guys, it will change your life, because in order to make changes in your life, it starts with you and your mindset.